Hey guys, it's Amanda Galindo here with Keller Williams Realty and the Galindo Real Estate Group. Actually, I should say Keller Williams Integrity Northwest, so I stay compliant. Wanted to do a quick video for our buyer-seller video for May. So I am going to be interviewing Ted Larson with Tradition Mortgage. He's going to kind of talk about just some of the questions that a lot of the buyers and stuff have about the process, and I thought it would be beneficial to share it here on our page and share it out with our database. So I'm going to flip it over and you guys can say hi to Ted. All right, we got you, Ted. Oh, wait.
Hello.
Here, now this better light. Okay, yeah.
You
So
need to kneel down a little bit there.
you're like the only one that's like super tall. Like I would not want to be like staring at my double chin. You don't have a double chin though.
Yeah, right. I got three.
Okay, so let's just talk about, so from just a seller's perspective, like why would they need to get in touch with you? Like what's the benefit of talking to a lender right away before, you know, they start the listing process?
Sure. The reason why is because you want to know what you can afford when you go down the line to look for your new home. So if you don't have an idea of what you can afford, then you're not really preparing yourself for what you can go out and buy.
Right.
So I know that sounds probably real simple and trivial, but it's very common that people come and don't already have themselves qualified for the new house that they're looking to go buy. So
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing, is making sure that you have a pre-qualification in your hand, because it shows a buyer that you're actually prepared to purchase their home.
Seller, yep. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Another thing too is the inventory is so low, like you really need to have all your ducks in a row before you like put your house, because your house is most likely going to sell super fast, and then they're not going to be able to, you know, buy the next one because they're not pre-approved right away.
Exactly, and another point to that is that and you've seen this as well, there's multiple bids coming in on homes.
Yep.
So if you're not prepared and you're not ready to put that offer in, you're going to more than likely lose it.
Yep.
I've had situations even when people are prepared that they're losing, they're overbidding on some properties and they're still losing out on multiple bid situations.
Yes.
So the more prepared that you go into the situation, the better off you're going to be that your offer is accepted.
Yeah, yep. Okay, so let's kind of flip it. I mean, like a seller is a buyer, so I mean, it's kind of the same thing, you know, if you're selling your home, whatever. So from a buyer's perspective, what are some of the things that, you know, are the most common questions that buyers are, you know, coming in with, or
Sure.
some hesitations, just to kind of give them peace of mind of...
Yeah, it's a great question, because one of the things that people don't realize is how easy the process is now.
Right.
There's what made me think about it is you're holding a stack of paperwork, and you know there's not as much paperwork in it as there used to be.
Yep.
Everything at Tradition Mortgage can be 100% automated. There's a few things, I shouldn't say 100% because nothing's 100%.
Yeah.
There are a few things that you need to print off and sign and send to me, but for the most part, it's all automated. You do your application online. You sign most of your documents online.
Yep.
You don't even need to see me until closing if you don't want to.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of old school. I like to still get in front of people and meet with them if that's the case. But if they don't want to meet with me, they don't have to. So the process is very easy. The application process is about 10 minutes.
Yep.
You'll find out within a half an hour after I get that of what you can qualify for. And the other thing is people, you know, life happens. Bruised credit happens. Just because you have a late credit card payment, or you might have had a foreclosure in the past, or you may have had a bankruptcy perhaps, that doesn't mean you still can't qualify for a house. So it's there's a lot of programs that are out there that are still, there's a bee trying to get me. And I'm allergic to them, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry for the freak out.
That's all right. I thought it was just like a ladybug.
No,
I'm like sitting here waiting for it to sting you.
We'll be running to the hospital, that'd be great.
Do you have your EpiPen?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's just right up there. So Stella's Health. We'll get you there, Ted.
So I apologize for that. But so well, it was landed on me, so I didn't want to get stung. So
This is live. This is live. So we're just off the cuff. It's all right.
So there's a lot of things that there's misnomers out there that you automatically think that you can't qualify for a home because you have a little bit of a bruise on your credit. FHA, we can get stuff done down into the low 600s.
Okay. So that's kind of like the threshold for most loans is going to be, like with Tradition, is going to be at that 600. I mean, that's pretty much.
We've got programs down to 580 as well, but they're limited, and you have to, you know, it's real specific on what we can and can't qualify for. So
Sure.
that's a little tighter knit.
Yep.
But typically 620 is the benchmark.
Yep. Okay.
For your credit score.
So let's say somebody has foreclosure, short sale, bankruptcy. How long? What's the minimum amount of time that they need to wait?
Sure. In government situations, in VA, FHA, it's 3 years. In conventional, it's 7 years on foreclosure. On your bankruptcies, again, it depends on if it's FHA, government, or if it's conventional. It's anywhere from 3 to 5 years.
Okay. All right. And then, so let's say a buyer was late on their credit card payment. Are they totally disqualified from getting a loan?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No. So, in fact, there's a lot of times that people think that they're late on their payments, and they're not. You have to be past 30 days to be actually late on your payment.
Yep.
So if you are 6-7 days late, you're not technically late. You might get a late fee, but that doesn't mean you're late on your credit report. So that's one thing to really pay attention to. Second thing is that, no, if you might have to write a letter of explanation for me to give it to the underwriter to say I was late on this because I had, I didn't have any money.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. So and that's sometimes as simple as it can be.
Yep. Okay. So what are some of the questions that, some of these buyers are coming in with that you can address here on the video, just to put their mind at ease and let them know it's not as complicated of a process as they think. And if it's a no, it doesn't mean that it's a no forever. It's just a no for now. Like it might be a month or 3 months or 6 months or whatever. And like you'll get back on that path of.
For sure. And that's one of the questions I get asked a lot is, if I do have lates on my credit and I'm below that 620 credit score, what can I do to make that better?
Yep.
And we've got programs that I can help you get into to help that credit situation.
Yep.
And then once we get, let's say for example, there might be a collection on your credit.
Mm-hmm.
You can go pay that collection. We can get the information from you. We can do what's called a rapid rescore with the credit companies, and that may boost your credit score 30 points, and it might put you in a position to be able to buy the house.
Sure.
So even though you have some situations where they might look bleak, never say never, because there is an opportunity. And if to your point, Amanda, if it's not now, it might be 3 months, it might be 6 months, but just get on the path to do it.
Right. Yep. And don't be afraid to talk to the lender. Like, just call them. They're not, the police. They're not going to throw you in jail because you were late.
So they're not.
Well, and I think that's the biggest thing is, you talk to a lender or a banker and you get that denial, and then they really get discouraged, and they think that they can't, ever qualify.
What I like to pride myself on is, I need to eat 6 months from now too.
Right.
So I want you to call me, even if you have situations where you aren't able to buy right now, because it's something that it's very rewarding to get people on the right path and get them to the situation where they can purchase a home. Right.
Awesome. So how do people get a hold of you?
There's a couple ways. You can call me on my cell phone, 612-385-1129. My web address is traditionted.com.
Awesome. And you're with Tradition Mortgage.
I am with Tradition Mortgage.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ted. All right, thanks guys for watching. We're just at my newest listing here in Monticello in the backyard by the bees. So if you guys have any questions about buying, selling, investing, building in real estate, would love to help you out. Again, this is just a way for us to give back and educate buyers and sellers kind of on what what way the market is going, and just give you a little bit of that education. So hope you guys have a great day, and let us know if you need anything. Thanks.